live in Seattle right now. Well, Megan, you finally got to hear officially the 23-player roster. What were your early thoughts once you received word that you were off and you were able to look at the full roster?
Oh, I mean, I'm super confident in this team. Obviously, I'm very excited that I'm on the team as well. That's something that you never take for granted. I think, we do have a lot of depth. We're going to have to play, hopefully, 7 games in Canada, obviously having an extra one with putting a few extra teams in the tournament. And I just looked down every line. Every single player at any minute could start and do just fine in that lineup.
Hi, Pino. It's Mitzi. Congratulations. I know you mentioned it before, but what is the one thing, in your opinion, that needs to change in order for you guys to win this summer?
I think we need to tidy things up a little bit. I mean, I think there's been, just look at the past year, there's been a lot of change. There's been changing coaching, there's been change in lineups, and I feel like things are starting to narrow for us, and everything's kind of coming together. And I think our last game against New Zealand was a really good effort and a good performance. It's just those little tiny things that need to be shored up, and I think relationships are starting to build on the field, and players are coming into form, and everyone can kind of feel that energy building at this point.
Hey, Megan, it's Eric. I know I hit you on Twitter right away. It's great to see you smiling again. You've been through a lot already this year, just kind of battling back, getting yourself back healthy. How good does it feel? And I don't think you're smiling because you made the team, because I think we all expected you to, but how good does it feel to be going into this World Cup healthy, feeling like you can make a difference?
Oh, yes. It's just the best feeling. I mean, as you know, going to a World Cup, that's it for a footballer. That's the pinnacle of what you can do. I mean, obviously, hopefully we win it, but I never take that for granted. And even if I feel like, I felt like I was going to make it or should make it, getting that phone call from Jill is always exciting. And just heading into the World Cup, I feel confident. Like I said, I think the team is starting to really come together, sort of off the field and on the field as well. It's coming to that time where everyone's focus is narrowing on the one thing that we want to be doing during the summer.
Megan, congratulations. I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked your coach. Why should I believe that you and your teammates are going to go up there and win the World Cup?
I think this team is special in a lot of different ways. I think that we're very versatile tactically. I think that if we need to play more direct, we can very well do that. If we need to put Abby in at the end of the game and get a goal, we can do that. If we need to possess and kill teams off and dominate that way, I think that we can do that as well. I think tactically, our sophistication and our sort of variation in that is going to be really important. Like I said, we have 7 games and on turf, which is super hard on your body. So I think at times we're going to need to slow it down and dominate teams in different ways, but we always have that ability to just punch you right in the teeth.
Megan, this is Rob. After you all were informed of this 23-player roster, has there been any team activity? Has there been a Skype session or a mass email sent out where you guys have all kind of been able to communicate with one another?
Not yet. I mean, everyone, little rumblings here and there, and everyone's kind of texting, but we've been given the tight lip order. Mitzi, you know something about that. You were always one to spill secrets, so everything's been a little tighter since she's been off the team.
Oh, thanks, Pino.
I just like hearing the term Pino and Mitzi used in abundance during our conversation. Megan Rapinoe, congratulations on being off to yet another Women's World Cup. We wish you continued success. Thanks again to Jill Ellis for joining us live for the announcement of the 23